Appreciate you joining us with those details, Nibir. Meanwhile, moving on now, at the World Economic Forum, US President Donald Trump has reiterated the urgent need to end the ongoing Russia-Ukraine war, which he described as one of the deadliest conflicts since World War II. Trump expressed his deep concern over the devastating loss of lives, particularly young soldiers, on the battlefield. He called for a peace settlement between Russia and Ukraine, emphasizing that millions of lives are being lost in what he termed a carnage. He also voiced his desire to meet with Russian President Vladimir Putin soon, not for economic reasons, but to bring an end to the war, stating it was time to stop the horrible conflict. He has also highlighted that while economic factors such as oil prices are important, the primary focus should be on ending the war and saving lives. Furthermore, he also addressed the role of Saudi Arabia and the OPEC grouping, urging them to reduce oil prices. He claimed if oil prices were lowered, the Russia-Ukraine war would end immediately. In fact, Trump also reflected on his past. Trump, in fact, also spoke about his past actions, in fact, also his positive relationship with Putin, distancing himself, though, from the allegations of collusion with Russia, and expressed his admiration for the Russian people.
Allies and beyond allies. One thing very important, I really would like to be able to meet with President Putin soon and get that war ended. And that's not from the standpoint of economy or anything else. It's from the standpoint of millions of lives are being wasted. Beautiful young people are being shot in the battlefield. You know, the bullet, very flat land, as I said, and the bullet goes, there's no hiding. And a bullet, the only thing going to stop the bullet is a human body. And you have to see, I've seen pictures of what's taken place. It's a carnage, and we really have to stop that war. That war is horrible. And I'm not talking economy. I'm not talking economics. I'm not talking about natural resource. I'm just talking about there's so many young people being killed in this war. And that's not including the people that have been killed as the cities are being, knocked down building by building. So we really should get that stopped. Likewise, in the Middle East, I think we've made a lot of progress in the Middle East, and I think that's gonna come along.
Belly Thomas is joining us for more on this story. Belly, what can be read into this statement by Donald Trump? Belly, can you hear me? Okay, I think we're having some technical trouble there with Belly's connection. Major General Sudhakarji, defense expert, also joins us live. Major General Sudhakarji, big statement being made by United States President in his first week in office on the Russia-Ukraine conflict. What is going to be the ramification of his statement?
Well, Vidhay, good morning. Thank you for getting me to the show on Phone Up. And yes, you are right. It's a big statement made by Donald Trump. You see, if you look back during the election campaigning, he has been actually saying the same thing. I think it is he's come back with a resounding victory based on the mandate which he had assured the people of America. He said he will stop both the wars. And so much so, he had gone to the extent of saying he will stop within 24 hours, particularly the Russia-Ukraine war. So, be that as it may, essentially, what comes to my mind in response to your question is that he means good. The whole world is tired of conflict. And it's been long since pandemic broke out way back in December 2019. It came to light in January 2020. Lots of carnage, loss of lives, lots of economic disruptions, supply chain disruptions have taken place. The economic recessions are actually coming down very heavily on the livelihood of common people. Global South is suffering. Leading nations are suffering. Enough is enough. So I think he means good. As the president of a superpower, he is exercising his mandate that he assured to the people. He is extending his vision of global peace and harmony and some kind of a stability. He is talking about young people getting killed. He said there are many who are unaccountable. Lots of buildings have been decimated, been knocked down. And he's not talking about economics or economy. He's talking simply stop this mindless war and bring some rationality. And by doing so, also not covered in his small clip which you are showing in the TV, is that he has thrown the ball into the court of Putin.
Absolutely. Major General Sudhakarji, thank you for joining us with your perspective. Moving on.